Yes, the boys, welcome to another video. So this is not your standard bank holiday Monday morning. It is 20 to 7. We've got my check-in taken already. We've got 3 check-ins done with the boys. So Coaching Coliseum is here. They were the first check-ins with that new name. I'm going to break down what the new name means and give a little bit of a talk about literally like how I've got to that point now, because that was very big for me yesterday, even though it doesn't necessarily change anything like right now. That was still, you know, a big thing to actually be able to do. And going through all my transformations, there's over 100 transformations in a folder, which is to think I've done that in that time. It's nuts. Like, that's what I've always wanted to do. So to actually get 100 pictures put together, like, that is crazy. And some of them are like absolutely mad. So it's unreal, like buzzing this morning. In terms of what I'm doing as well, I'll go through the plan. So basically going to be dieting for 3 weeks from today. So I was 80.8 yesterday, which was a Sunday, and last Sunday before that I was 82, so that was a 1.2 kilo drop. And then this morning was 81.2, but I was up at 5:30. So usually at a weekend I let myself get up a little bit later and make the most of some sleep. Like, I try and get at least 8 hours, because through the week's always 7 hours. 5:30 wake up this morning, 81.2. That's a big low. That's for the week. I think that's 0.6 or 0.7 down from last Monday. So it's nothing crazy, but we're moving very well. I'll just put up some pictures or a video of this morning's check-in. So this is what I do now when I get up at 5:30. It's too dark to take my check-ins, so I wait half an hour. So I got 3 check-ins done this morning, then took my check-in pictures, and then I'm obviously out for 3k steps. So honestly, this walk, if you've not, like, I don't have a morning routine. Like, I literally just get up, as you saw, and get cracking straight on with check-ins. So I don't have a morning routine. But if you can have a walk at some point in your morning, I think it's a great start to the day, especially if you've got a lot of steps to do. Like, I've got 11k steps to do. This gets 3k steps boxed, and that helps me massively then, because it's a good chunk out of the way. And it's just good to get out and get moving in the morning. Like, 100% this just improves my morning there. Like, even though it's a bit of time out in the morning, I have a work block, walk, work block, eat, work block, and then I eat to go and train. And I feel like that's a really good setup for me at the minute. So yeah, if you're from Winsford and you see a lad walking around with a camera videoing himself before 7 in the morning, that's me. But we've got a lot to go through, so stay tuned, and I'll talk to you a little bit about what the Coaching Coliseum actually is, how I've got there, and then my game plan for the next 3 weeks. Let's go. We have arrived at the gymnasium. Nice bank holiday Monday. So hoping it's not busy, because it's just normal Monday for me. So bank holidays are awful. The roads are dead busy, gym's dead busy, and I've got to do my same stuff. So I do not like bank holidays. We're just going to sip on the pre, and I thought I'd talk through quickly what my plans are now with the physique. So obviously you saw check-in this morning. Happy with where we're at. That was 81.2 kilo this morning. So that's the best I've definitely looked in the 81s. So 3 weeks today I'm going to pull down for. Why 3 weeks? I think that's realistic to bring like some decent condition. This phase now didn't go completely to plan, and it's just because when I first had a little tidy up, and then stress was super high. So basically, before pulling down again, I got my bloods done. If you watch the past videos, you'll know. Some stuff just came back, nothing like really terrible, but considering I'm natural and I need to be and want to be healthy, a few things were just a little bit off. So I was like, right, need to get them sorted. So that's when I had to run like a 7-8 week maintenance phase, and that kind of just delayed everything a little bit. So obviously that diet phase just didn't go to plan. So that's what I'm kind of finishing off now. So 3 more weeks, and then there's no need to push it any more than that, really. Like, that's when diet fatigue would probably really kick in, and I'd have to really grind through. So I think for 3 more weeks, I can easily get that done. And then I know then I'm in a really, really good spot to then get pushing up into a gaining phase, because that is what I cannot wait for. I'm so ready for just the most productive gaining phase I've ever had, and I'm going to document that all on YouTube as well, which I've never done before. So stay tuned for that, because training gets very, very fun. Things will get very fun, and it's going to be just better than ever. So very much looking forward to that. So 3 weeks, stay tuned for that. We're going to be pulling. So I was 81.2 this morning. I've got, I think I get somewhere around them 79s, maybe just low 80s will do. So we will see how we go, but I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be good. So we're going to get in for push today. I'll show you a few bits, and then I'm going to talk you through as well what the Coaching Coliseum is and a bit on that. So we'll finish this pre-off. We've got the chewies at the ready, the absolute goats, the sugar-free apple, and then the sugar-free blueberry. I got about 95 packets for my birthday. I think they're from Lucy. Lucy, if you're watching this, comment who got me these. Whoever it was, absolute G. If it was you, Lucy, thank you very much. Got like not 95 packets. I did actually get like 30 packets though, because I absolutely love them. So we go 2 for training now. And it's raining, but we like that. Big push. Cheers, boys. Nine reps in the bag. We'll take that. I'll set up a little bit wonky then. I need to make sure I'm nice and even. We will take 9 reps, 3 plates. So I'll probably put 5 kilo, probably on the bottom pin next week. And then we'll try and just make sure we get at least 6 there and run that up to 9 again. So happy days. I've got 2.5 plates on my back off. So I'm gonna run that. Happy with that, boys. Progressions on a diet. Doable. So second press is the hoist press. A lot of people slate hoist, but I actually really like it. I connect really, really well with this. I used this one when I was in Dubai, and I really like it. I connect really well with it. So I've been liking having that prime incline as my heaviest loading press, and then I jump onto this for 2 sets, just stable, safe to take it all the way there. I really like it. I connect well with it. So we've got this as the second press. First time on one off the stack today. So we've got 9 on number 16. So this is number 17. First time I've done this. So that was 6. That's the absolute bottom end of that rep range that I will be, that's 6 to 9. But you can see I'm not banging through 6. If I'm banging through 6, I'm not going to get anything out of that set. When it's nice controlled, that set still lasts a while. I've still got a lot of tension on there. So for a good control 6, that's fine. That's just the lower end of where I want to be. And then I literally just build that up to 9. So don't move up in weight and start banging through them. Like, when you first move up in weight on a machine, use that as your chance to get form absolutely perfect. Set the tone with it, and then you can actually push it up with standardized form, not just have a new load and bang through it, and then next week you stall, week after you stall, and then you just get frustrated. So, got another set here, and then we've got laterals. So laterals now, 2 sets. I want both sets to be 10 to 13 reps. With a lateral, if I load this like really, really heavy, yes, I can still get some out of it, but it's probably going to feel terrible on my joints, and it's going to be very difficult for me to keep all that tension on my side delts. So I need to make sure I'm using a load to where I'm not getting 6 reps on this, because that's just going to feel awful. With a press nice and controlled, I might get a lot more out of that. With something that is a smaller muscle group, like that lateral head, I work in a 8 to 15 rep range, because I just think you're going to get a lot more out of that. It's very easy to lose tension on this when you're just loading it too heavy. So onto the dip, boys, now. A dip is something I've never ran consistently, and I want to see if that will make a difference in my triceps. So I quite like this one. Usually I just can't connect well with a dip. Something I program a lot for clients. I think it's a great movement and they get on with it great. So I'm going to really try and progress these next few months, because I think that will make a difference. Arms, as you know, boys, they're a weak point for me. So especially when I move into the gaining phase, I want to get very, very strong at these, and I think that will make a difference in my arms. Right, boys, we are back. Failing to log into the laptop. We will watch a little bit of YouTube quickly, and we will get the post down us. Why I'm eating this in a lunchbox again, I don't know. I just keep grabbing it and putting it in there. I think I'm so used to rushing that I'm just doing that, but I actually like this meal in a lunchbox. My other meals are on a plate. Lucy was shouting at me for the veg I get. So I've got the other one from Aldi. All you Aldi goers, this is the country mix, not just the veg, not just the sweet corn, peas and little carrot one. I don't know if I prefer it or not. So Lucy, we will see if you've made a mistake or not. So any frozen veg Aldi goers, let me know. What's the best? Well, this is literally just veg, pineapple, chicken, potato. Simple, boys. So I've got 2 calls now. I've got some form analysis to do. I've got some programming to do. I've got the call tonight with the boys, and I'm going to be going through with you what the Coaching Coliseum is and the rebrand, and talk you through that. For now, grub time. So I know I just said, boys, that I don't eat out of the Tupperware. I've just put the peasant meal in the same Tupperware because it's going to have some potato paprika taste to it. So I thought, right, let's get it out the plate and get it back in here. So I thought I'd just let you know I've contradicted myself. I'm going to get this down and then I'll go through the rebrand. So yesterday we launched the Coaching Coliseum. So I thought I'd give you a bit of a rundown on kind of just the history of that and why I've actually gone with that at this stage and why I thought it was a good time to do so. So when I was 17, I knew, well, I thought I wanted to be a PT. That is what I wanted to do, right? I knew I wanted to help people, so I thought, right, personal trainer, let's go with that. So literally did my course as quickly as possible. When I was 18, started straight away. I remember, I think it was the 1st of January, I started. So started at DW Fitness in Winsford. Not the best gym, not the best environment for PTing, not the best PT culture there, but I did actually end up staying there and doing that for 4 years. And then the dreaded C word rolled around. So I'd obviously built up a business, built up a client base, and then literally 3 days notice, get a call after the end of the second lockdown that the gym's closing for good. So I was like, right, great, we don't have a job. So that year before that happened, it was always in the back of my mind that I wanted to start working online. I didn't want to be on the gym floor anymore because it was literally 5:30 till 10, I'd be busy, and then again at night, 5:30 till 10, I'd be busy. So very awkward hours, long hours for, you know, what you're doing, especially in an area that I was doing that in. It just wasn't the best. So that then said, right, you've got no choice now, that you need to start online or you need to do something else. And the thought process of doing something else, honestly, never crossed my mind. I was thinking about needing to do something, you know, for the meantime, because I had no money coming in. But I thought, right, you know what, let's just strap in and go for it now and not have a plan B. And that's kind of what I always stuck with. So that's when I launched WhitFit Coaching. So started taking my first clients online, literally for free. And then I knew, you know, I had experience with working with people. I knew I could get people results. It was just about getting the right systems in place. I had my sheets. I got cracking on straight away, started getting some results straight away, because again, I knew when I'm working with people, I can get them results. Started doing that, started picking up some momentum, but nothing was really picking up, just because I'd been pretty comfortable just where I was at PTing. I kind of took that into coaching and it wasn't growing as much. And I literally remember the day where I said, right, that's enough now. I'm fully sending this and I want to work with as many people as I possibly can, physically manage, and help all of them absolutely smash it. So I literally remember the day I put my foot down, and since then I've not really looked back, to be honest. We've had over, I counted to make the video for the launch, over 100 transformations there. So to actually count through them and have 100 pictures there of them changes is nuts, like absolutely crazy. So the thought process behind the change was so much has come on with my coaching, like how much I offer, the calls, more of that team environment with the boys getting to know each other a little bit as well. So I thought, right, I don't like the name here. WhitFit Coaching is obviously my last name, Whitney, and then just fit because fitness industry, but I don't like the real fit, like fitness, like mainstreamy fitness type of things. So I thought, right, I want to get fit out of there and I want to get my name out of there as well, and I want it to just be its own thing. So I thought, right, what's going to be something that's different? What is my coaching about now? When I thought, right, what is my coaching about? It is about everything somebody needs if they want to transform, if they want to get into the best shape they've been in and progress across the board. This is everything that they need in one place. So I thought, right, something that holds that, something that holds different things. Colosseum. So I was like, right, Coaching Colosseum. I like the name of that. That is literally what it is in terms of coaching. This is everything that anybody needs in one place, and I can guarantee results from that. And that is why I was like, right, let's make that change. So then now I can just be leveling up things, because everything sits right there with that. So very exciting, a lot of exciting things coming. I've got a group of absolute just legends now, like absolute legends. So the team is very strong, and we do have spaces available. It's going to be a very exciting end to the year. So of course, if you are interested at all, the link will always be in the YouTube description. So just literally go to the description of this video, fill that in, and I'll be straight in touch with you. It's also in Instagram, TikTok bios. So Big things to come. That was the thought process behind the change. Nothing changes really straight away. It's just the brand has shifted away from that Whitfit coaching to Coaching Coliseum, which I really like having that there. So I'm happy with it. We will leave that one there. I'm going to keep the videos coming thick and fast. So anything you want to see, any questions you've got, always fire away. Any likes, any comments, honestly, I appreciate it, boys. It just means we can keep the videos coming and keep it to a good standard as well. So I'll see you again at some point this week. So make sure you're subbed. Get it.